Number 8. You only use 10% of your brain. This one is the motivational speaker's favorite weapon. Imagine what you could do if you unlocked the other 90% of your brain. Okay, Elon Musk, calm down, because this idea is total neurological nonsense. You use all parts of your brain, just not all at once, unless you're having a seizure, and that's not the kind of multitasking anyone wants. Brain scans prove it. Even simple tasks like watching a cat video or picking a snack involve multiple brain areas firing up. The idea that 90% of your brain is just sitting around like a dead mall food court is laughable. Evolution doesn't build 90% of anything just for decoration, except maybe your appendix. Jury's still out. The 10% myth likely started from misquoted studies or 1930s newspaper fluff pieces. Then Hollywood took it and ran wild, giving us movies where people unlock their brain and suddenly learn kung fu, fly helicopters, and speak ancient Aramaic. But in reality, you're already using your whole brain, and if you weren't, you'd notice, like, immediately. This myth is like saying you only use 10% of your phone because you don't call people. There's a whole world of functions happening behind the scenes just to let you ignore 27 notifications. Number 7. Don't go outside with wet hair or you'll catch a cold. Your mom warned you. Your aunt agreed. Even that one kid in school who always wore a scarf indoors believed it. Wet hair and cold weather equals instant cold. But guess what? Viruses cause colds, not the weather. You can go ice skating with damp hair and still be fine, unless someone sneezes directly into your eyeball. The confusion makes sense. Colds and flu do spike in winter, but not because of temperature. It's because people huddle inside more. Windows are shut, and ventilation tanks. Basically, you're breathing recycled air with 20 other sneezy humans. It's a viral rave in there. The wet hair thing likely came from the old miasma theory, back when people thought bad smells or cold wind gave you diseases. Bless the 1800s for trying. The real danger of going outside with wet hair? Looking like a shampoo commercial gone wrong, or catching some serious side-eye from your mom, which might actually hurt more. So no, your damp scalp isn't summoning pathogens. It's just mildly uncomfortable, like soggy socks or watching someone chew with their mouth open. Number 6. Electricity only follows the path of least resistance. Electricity. The spooky invisible force that powers your toaster and occasionally zaps you for funsies. Common sense says it only follows the path of least resistance, like it's some lazy river of deadly volts. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Electricity isn't a chill tourist looking for the easiest route. It's a chaotic energy blob that will take every available path to the ground, not just the easy one. That means if you're part of any possible route, congratulations, you're now a lightning rod. This myth is why some people think it's fine to touch live wires as long as you're not grounded. Spoiler, you're grounded more often than you think. Your body is full of salty water, basically a human battery, so you're already pretty conductive. And even dry things like shoes or wood floors don't guarantee safety. Electricity doesn't care. It's like a toddler with a marker. It will go wherever it can, leave a mess, and possibly destroy everything you love. That's why electricians wear rubber gloves and treat every wire like it's possessed. It might be, or maybe it's just physics being spicy. So don't trust poetic metaphors when your life's on the line. The path of least resistance sounds like a life motto. In reality, it's how you end up doing the worm involuntarily. Number 5. Ice directly on injuries. So you just sprained your ankle playing backyard badminton with the intensity of a gladiator. First thought, grab some ice. Second thought, slam that chunk of frozen hell directly on your skin, because that's what tough people do, right? Wrong. Putting ice straight on your skin is like inviting frostbite to the injury party. It can damage the skin, numb nerve endings in a bad way, and actually slow down the healing process. Your body's already upset that you tripped over a birdie. Don't make it worse by giving it freezer burn. Ice works by reducing blood flow, swelling, and inflammation, but it needs a barrier, like a towel or cloth, between it and your precious human meat suit. You wouldn't microwave something in tinfoil, right? Or at least, we hope not, so don't do the cold version of that with your leg. Also, don't ice for more than 20 minutes at a time. The goal is soothing cooldown, not cryochamber science experiment, lol. Because nothing says healing like giving yourself a mini case of hypothermia while trying to fix a bruise. Number 4. You must drink 8 glasses of water a day. The holy hydration commandment. Thou shalt consume 8 full glasses of water daily, lest ye shrivel like a raisin. Let's be real, this rule has been repeated more times than your favorite movie quote, and yet, there's zero scientific consensus that this number is right for everyone. The origin? Probably a misunderstood 1940s government report that said people need around 2.5 liters of fluid a day, but forgot to mention that food and other drinks count. 2. Coffee? Hydrates. Fruit? Hydrates. Soup? Super hydration. And here's the dangerous bit, too much water can actually kill you. It's called water intoxication, or hyponatremia. Basically, you dilute the sodium in your blood so much that your cells freak out. Brain cells swell. People have literally died from drinking too much water during marathons or contests. So instead of counting cups like a hydration accountant, try this wild new approach. Listen to your thirst. If you're not parched, your kidneys probably aren't panicking. If your pee looks like Mountain Dew, drink up. If it's clear as vodka, maybe slow your roll. Because forcing water when you're not thirsty is like topping off a full tank of gas while your car's already leaking. Number 3, if it smells clean, it's clean. You walk into a room and it smells like lemon zest, a meadow, and justice. Your brain goes, ah, cleanliness, but what you're actually smelling is a corporate lie wrapped in lavender fragrance. Fun fact, clean has no smell. Dirt has a smell, mold has a smell, bacteria has a smell, but clean? That's just nothing. We've been conditioned by decades of marketing to believe clean equals strong scent, so brands load cleaning products with perfumes. You end up with lemon-scented bleach and ocean breeze toilet cleaner that smell fresh while doing absolutely nothing to kill germs. Like, congrats, you just Febrezed a crime scene. Even worse, these artificial smells can cover up danger. A sponge might smell like a spring morning, while quietly hoarding colonies of E. coli. Your kitchen counter might smell like a piña colada, but still have raw chicken juices doing the cha-cha. True clean is about disinfection, not deception. If you want to know whether a place is actually clean, don't sniff, look for visual grime, ask how it was cleaned, or swab it if you're feeling CSI level intense. Because if scent alone meant sanitary, gas stations would be 5-star restaurants. Number 2, butter helps burns. Ah yes, the ancient home remedy passed down by grandmas and chaotic Pinterest boards. Gotta burn? Slap on some butter, or toothpaste, or that mystery lotion that expired in 2007. Nope, this is not a barbecue. Your skin is not toast. Please don't butter it. Here's what actually happens. Putting butter on a burn traps heat in the skin. It's like sealing a boiling pot with a lid. Instead of letting the heat escape, it continues to cook you from the inside out, like a slow roast. Even worse, butter can introduce bacteria, because, surprise, it's a dairy product. You're not seasoning your wound, you're seasoning an infection. Toothpaste? Even worse. That minty tingle? That's your skin screaming in chemical confusion. Some toothpaste even contains hydrogen peroxide or baking soda, which is great for teeth, and terrible for open wounds. Actual advice from science and not sorcery: run cool, not ice cold, water over the burn for 15 to 20 minutes, pat it dry, apply an antibiotic ointment, maybe then call grandma. Treating a burn with butter is like trying to put out a fire with mayonnaise. Just because it's in the fridge doesn't mean it's first aid. Number 1, swallowing your tongue during a seizure. Imagine this, your friend collapses mid-sentence and starts seizing. Panic mode activated. You leap into action because you've heard things. The first thing you do? Jam your fingers, or worse, a spoon, into their mouth because they might swallow their tongue. Stop. Just stop. This isn't a life-saving maneuver. This is how you break teeth, injure their jaw, and possibly lose a few fingers. Oh, and spoiler, you can't swallow your tongue. Your tongue is not a rogue hot dog waiting to kamikaze down your throat. It's anchored, like, biologically. So where did this come from? Likely from old Hollywood or even outdated medical training. But here's the reality. During a seizure, the muscles contract, and the tongue might block the airway slightly if someone is lying flat. But forcing something into their mouth doesn't fix that. It adds new problems, like choking or dislocated jaws. What you should actually do, turn them gently onto their side to help keep the airway clear. Cushion their head. Call for help. Do not try to do dental work while they're unconscious, unless you're going for worst friend of the year. Basically, this fact is like trying to help someone drowning by throwing them a brick labeled safety. Thanks, but no thanks. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them. End.